Hi guys, welcome to this session in Google Sheets. What I want to look at in this module is how you can use the Workday function to automatically give you always the first working day of a month. If a month starts on a Saturday or a Sunday, the first working day after that. So I've got the 1st of November, and if I just show you what that day is, if I go equals that and just format this, so I press enter on that, it's telling me it's a Saturday. Now that would not normally do that. That would normally come back with a date, but I've already pre-formatted this. So I went to format, number, and down the bottom of this list, you've got custom date and time. And I went there and I've picked that option there. That's why it's saying it's a Saturday, because I've chose that. So if I close that off, that's how I did that. Now what the workday function will do is tell you what the first working day is of that month. So if I go equals workday, open the bracket and just click on that date, and comma, if I do a 0, it will just give me the same date, which obviously is a Saturday. But if I put a 1 there, it will increment it and show me that that is a Monday. The first working day is a Monday, like so. So it's basically missed out Sunday. If I change that to the 1st of Feb 25, the 1st of Feb was also a Saturday, so it's still working. If I go for the 1st of Jan 25, the 1st of Jan was a Wednesday, which is a working day. Now this is picking that up as a working day, and this is coming back in there as Thursday. So that's like the second day. So what you could do, if I just pull this down a little bit and then change this slightly, if I put that to 0, it will give me that same date again, which is going to be the first day. So that's just basically duplicating that. And if I pull this down like so, you've got the days there. Now if I put this back to the 1st of November 25, you can see it's saying Saturday. Now this is not working. So what I need to do is change this formula slightly. So what I'm going to do is put a -1 and then change that 0 to a 1, press enter, and then that's going to come up with the right day. Just a little tweak you need to do there, -1, comma 1. And now if I just do the, let's try March, 1st of March 25. So March was a Saturday, so that's still working okay. I'm not pulling this one down. It's just the first one that needs to be like that. So in this example, if I just edit this one on the screen so you can see, it's A1 -1 and then comma 1. That's what it is going to be to make this work. Now I'm going to change that to February. So we've got 28 days in February this year. 28 days. So let's see how this works. So I'll just highlight these two and pull it down to obviously past the 28th. These are just working days, so just see how far down I need to go. So if I come down a bit more, say to, so we've gone all the way down to the 5th there. So what I need to do here is a formula that is going to look at the end of the month to see whether there is only 28 days or 30 days or 31 days. And this is the formula I'm going to do. Now it's got an if error there because when I first do this form, it comes back with a value. So basically it's an if statement. It's saying if workday A22, 1, which is what we've been doing there, is greater than the end of month function for A2, it says there, but that should be A1. I'll just edit that. That's because it's from a different sheet that I use. So A1, change that to a 1, just so the actual information is right. This is just text formatted, like so. So if it's greater than the end of the month, which at the moment is February, if that's true, quote, quote, do nothing. Otherwise, carry on doing the workday function, which we've just been doing. So it just carries on doing that. And then at the end, if error, do nothing. So let's try this. And I'm going to copy this copy this formula without that apostrophe. So I'll just copy all of that, because that apostrophe basically makes it into text. Now if I put that into this cell where it says there, third, paste that in there. Now it's come up with ref, circular reference, because it's looking at A22 and it should be looking at A21. So let's just change that reference to 21, and that one also needs to be 21. See what happens now. So it's made it disappear. If I pull that down, so what happens when you pull it down is you get these numbers coming up, because Google does not see this now as a date. In Excel that would have worked fine. That formula that I pasted, this first one, will work fine, but in Google Sheets we need to add this if and statement at the beginning. Is date, is it a date? And if that's so, then do this formula. So this is the fix for Google Sheets, which I'm now going to copy that one. So again, without the apostrophe. So I'll copy all of that. The reason that's happening is because Google is trying to fix the formula itself. So if I paste that in there, still says the same, but when I pull it down, it gets rid of these numbers. Now if I pull this down, this is looking at that blank cell, so it shouldn't bring anything in there. So that's a 28-day month. So if I go for the 1st of January, so when I come down, you can see it's added the extra information at the bottom there, the 31st of January. So whichever month you put, if I put December, so the 12, change that to 12 at the top there. There's 31 days in December. You can see it's coming way past the 28th. The 28th is not even a working day. So by using this combination of functions, this one and this one, which I haven't got over here, and then the bottom one, that's going to always give you the right number of days per month. So that's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can use the Workday function and modify it slightly to always give you the correct number of working days per month, and then how you can apply this function if you're working in Excel, or this one if you're just working in Google Sheets, so that it automatically adds the extra days on for months that have got 30 days or 31 days, and knocks them off if it's a 28 or 29 day month. So hopefully that video was of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you on the next one.